don't mind my nails. Let me just say that from the beginning, and the reason why is because I'm actually doing them myself. After all, you guys saw my last vlog, I officially have been certified as a nail tech. So with that said, I'm trying to get this idea of wanting to practice more. I only sighed because I promised you this, my nails would be done. If it wasn't for the fact that I want to actually do my nails myself, but hey, it's this one's the quick swift jerk that doesn't move the hair anyways. But no. Anyways, I'm silly. So if you like me already, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you know what, you want to see me again, right? Anyways, today's vlog, defining the intrinsic value. I'm sorry, I keep looking down at my nails because I'm just like, how am I really supposed to talk about intrinsic value when I got my nails going on? But then again, nails don't define your intrinsic value, and this is exactly actually a perfect segment to be able to start it, because with that said, the definition, actually, do you guys still love me? I'm kidding. This is me just being silly still. I'm very new to YouTube, so I'm enjoying anyone who gets to see a small dosage of my personality continuously. I am very grateful for all those people who are supporting me and who have come back to my videos. I'm supportive of all the people who are new here and going to be watching me again soon, hopefully. And I really do enjoy the engagement of those who are involved on my page. I actually do the requests of those who ask me for certain, for example, certain definitions, like about 2 or 3 vlogs. Yeah, 3 vlogs ago, I did the definition of love, and that was a request from, honestly, a long time ago, but I was going through a lot of, like, as far as I moved in December. I have been, I guess, obviously affected by COVID. I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this. I know you guys love me deep down. I'm kidding. But I'm definitely someone who's been affected by COVID. I actually have a job that I enjoy very much, but I happen to be a chef that doesn't have a drive-through. So with that said, my store had been temporarily closed due to health issues, and somewhat grateful because now I have time to focus on my YouTube, and that's honestly the only thing that would make me really grateful. My job is awesome. I have 100% speculated the potential that if I was to get in a very high standing position, I would even try to sometimes still keep the job. I would just reduce my hours, and you know, I love my job. I actually love what I do. Like I told you, I'm a chef, so I flip burgers. But with that said, let's actually get into the definition of the word. So I'm defining today intrinsic value, and I'll try to work with all the information I've given you so far. So like, for example, I mentioned how my nails don't define my value because there's some people out there who might get really insecure for nails. I used to have people who would be like, I'd have like a nail missing or two, and they'd be like, oh girl, you gotta get your nails done, what a dad. And it's like, but I don't define myself by my nails. And I mean, I love my nails, bougie sister, but that's what I mean, I'm bougie. So with that said, it's not just like a fashion statement or a show off or anything like that. Like, this is me. I love nails. I've been doing nails since I was like at least 16. Nah, that's a lie. That's a whole lie. But definitely at least 18. Like when I became an adult, I don't know why. I just didn't really care about all this like really feminine shit till I was like 18. And like the funny part is, that doesn't mean I was extremely masculine. Like I was very, very girly, but at the same time, like people would call me weird. They would never call me like a tomboy or anything like that, because I still was a girl. I was still very girly girl, but like I was in like Pinterest, Instagram, like I was just, you know, I was very free. And that's the funny part about intrinsic value is, for me, the definition, I mean, since I actually haven't told you the official definition yet, the definition for me in intrinsic value is freedom. It's absolutely doing whatever you want without having any care in the world about judgment, because anyways, before I get too into that, let me actually tell you guys the definition of intrinsic value. So with that said, intrinsic value happens to be belonging, or a natural belonging, and obviously value being a deserving worth. So a natural belonging or deserving worth. So with that said, what you believe you deserve and you want and you earn. So that's where my segment to like, that's why I feel like intrinsic value is like your set freedom, your limitations you create for yourself, if you create any limitations. I personally choose to not believe that there's any obstacles. There's just challenges that you have to now grow from, gain a callus, and be able to implement solutions. So with that said, I don't really like to try to limit myself beyond anything. Like, a great example is I'm not someone who actually has a car at the moment, but a car has been my goal for the last 2 or 3 years now, definitely at least 3 years. And that doesn't stop me from doing what I need to do. Like, if I need to get to Toronto, I'm gonna take that bus. If I need to get somewhere in the city to do something, I'm gonna take that bus. If someone else has a car and they're willing to drive me, I actually do offer gas. That's something I do because I don't disrespect the fact that, like, I understand gas costs money. And another great segment to define my intrinsic value is, like, I'm not someone who even likes asking for free stuff anymore. It's like, we all earn things, and it's hard to earn things, so why am I gonna just constantly beg you for free stuff? Like, that's not me. That's not something I even enjoy doing, right? It took me a long time to stop, for example, asking my own grandparents for money. And I'm telling you, this was like when I was hitting 18. Like, when I hit 18, there was a lot of changes I went through. And I mean, that's around the time that I started getting like homeless and stuff like that. But I think that's part of the reason why I changed the way I was. It was like, I saw so many people out there ranging from my age to older who were like going through a lot of struggles, and a good amount of their issues was all revolving around the fact that they did not feel like they had any intrinsic value. They didn't even feel like they had any worth. There's some people who were like constantly seducing themselves into narcotics because they didn't think that there was any point in actually living. A good narcotic we tend to overlook is cigarettes. I quit cigarettes this December/January. It was actually this December. The funny part is like the idea of actually smoking is like, you smoke because you don't 100% like yourself, and I don't care who feels any way for me saying that. Like, you can't tell me buying $15 cigarettes and knowing that they kill you means you love yourself. Like, there's no way you can convince me of that shit. And I know confidently that when I was smoking, I had no love for myself and my psyche. So with that said, like, my intrinsic value had really shined because as within is without. So the moment I chose to actually love myself, I quit smoking. I actually reduced smoking weed because it's fat soluble, so it actually goes into your brain cells and slows you down. No matter anyone who wants to tell me anything, it slows you down because it literally, again, THC is fat soluble, and the outer layer of your cell is made out of lipids. So with that said, THC goes into your cell and it slows you down. So with that said, I reduced how much weed I was smoking. I am actually right now in a serious mode of trying to save money. So like, as far as I'm concerned, there's like earlier today, I was thinking about making a meme because I was just like sitting there. I always notice that I'll be sitting there with like this kind of like really like attitude type face. I'm not talking to anyone, do anything. I could be actually in my room completely alone. I'm sitting there and I'm like, and then I'll actually take it when I'm repeating my head, and I just want to take myself over wings. I am the type of person who likes to treat myself out to dinner sometimes. I treat myself to dinner. Actually, I've gone out to dinner more with myself than I have ever gone out with other friends or anything like that. I feel like it's almost imperative to take yourself out and to actually try to find ways to enjoy being alone, because there are so many people out there with dependencies of needing to be with someone, and this doesn't even need to be just dating. You can be, I need a friend, I need to be online talking to someone. I can't be alone. Like, I can't be alone. And I'm not the one. Like, I like being alone. I very much enjoy my alone time. So, I mean, I wanted to go to wings tonight, and then I was just sitting there and I was like, because I realized I'm actually trying to save money, so it's like, what would that, even if it's just $10, because that's what used to get me to go there. It's like half price wings ends up adding up to like $4 a pound. That's like 10 pounds a wing, and they're actually not small. And it's like, but that $10 could be put towards my goals. And I told you right now, I've been working on a car for like 3 years, so this is it. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm trying to save as much money as I can to get a car and to see where else my other goals can go. I mean, the car isn't exactly the first thing I'm trying to invest in, but it's what's most actively in my mind, and that's mainly what I'm saving for. So I just have redefined my entire life because I one day realized that I deserve to be free. We all deserve to be free. I do think we all deserve to be free. But I also noticed that, like I said, I had walked through all these different paths, and you realize there's a lot of people who are willing to change. And that's not exactly the worst thing, because then that means there's more for me, or more for us, or for anyone who else is going to be pursuing certain goals like I am similarly. But with that said, it's like, I keep people in mind, and I know that everyone's happy in different places that they are. So with that said, it's like, I just want to help people in the future too. Like, I think this really begun with the fact that, like, I always had a heart to want to help people. And one of the things that I was always more interested in was investing in other countries and helping other countries. And that's because, like, for example, like, I thought to myself a long time ago, like, if I want to help the Black community, right? Like, obviously, helping my country and helping my neighbors, America, would be, like, an amazing, dandy thing. But we're already a pretty developed country. So with that said, it's like, I would really try to help Africa, for example. And that's just because, I can't lie, I love Akon. I know that sounds like, but like, I hear about how he literally said himself on Wild to Know how he put lights in Africa, and it's like, this stuff is so inspiring to me, like helping an entire community gain access to more water, or like helping other countries with certain demographics and issues that they have. I would love to do that. And I just have so many goals, and I knew none of them were gonna come true until I chose to love myself. So with that said, I know you love me beyond the nails. I know you love me beyond it all. But again, if I'm gonna repeat real quickly, intrinsic value is the natural belonging, and value being actually, yeah. Okay. Intrinsic's naturally, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, why am I stumped? I literally, like, have been looking this over and again. I just got really excited with my conversing with you guys. I'm very grateful to be able to have this YouTube community. You guys are awesome. So, yes, intrinsic being naturally belonging to, intrinsic being naturally, and value being belonging to, or what you feel like your worth is. That's literally actually the definition. So, like, look up intrinsic value, and thank you for joining my page. I am so grateful if I see you again, okay? Iris. Oh.